Ever since I have been living a good life up until now and tomorrow, growing up in a Christian family is indeed a blessing because we are guided by His Word and by that we don't worry that much. Even if we are poor, the grace of God is sufficient for us. For all these years, He has provided for, guided and protected me and my family. When I was in elementary, my parents didn't have much money to give for our baon. We go to school for 5 pesos a day, and as we go to school, we walk every day without having a good sleeper and umbrella for us to have a good education. I never questioned God why we are experiencing this situation because I knew God provides everything that we need and it's enough. What is important is that we have food at our table, clothes to wear, water to drink, and a loving family that I couldn't ask for more. Another blessing is that we are all honor students in the family. My parents always remind us that poverty is not a hindrance to success, and education is very important in achieving our goal, which is to prosper in life so that I am able to provide their needs and desire. Now that there is a pandemic, a good life for me is being content and thankful for what we have. The Lord provides our needs, protecting me and my family from this virus and keeping us healthy. Some people may experience a lack of essential necessities. Some businesses are closing. Some people lose their jobs, but my family are so blessed that we are not able to experience this. Even though schoolwork has been so devastating and my work is too tiring and exhausting, I am stressed out, anxiety attacks, tired of everything, but at the end of the day, I still keep on going. I can always say that I am still living a good life, for the Lord sustains me and gives me strength to face all of these adversities. He consoled, guided, and encouraged me to keep going, and that's what I am thankful for. For tomorrow, God's grace is sufficient to ensure that I will live a good life in the coming days, months, and years. A good life is all about contentment, positivity, trusting, praying, being grateful, and being resilient in the face of life challenges.
In order to experience good life, you are required to withstand hopeless, depressing, and painful sufferings. I lived in a big family. We're 10, including my parents. My grandma was the one who raised me from the age of 5 until 6. At the age of 7 until 12, my grandma's brother, which I called Lolo, raised me and gave me a decent life. Growing up without my parents' guidance and love was not a big deal for me, because my grandparents was the one who fulfilled that area. Until one unexpected day happened. When I was 10, I was molested by my lolo's visitor and lost my courage to tell them. That was my darkest moment of my life. My anxiety, issues about life, and other doubtful questions arise until I tried twice committing suicide. Year 2017, my ate invited me to go to church. But then again, I felt like there's nothing good happened. I always felt insecure and seek validation from people. Yes, I go to church, I listen to the preaching of Word of God, yet I am enjoying worldly things, including parties and drinking alcohol. Fast forward to this day. Yes, I am currently experiencing my anxiety attacks. I am unmotivated sometimes to accomplish tasks and still asking and doubting my capabilities. One thing that makes me going is knowing that God will never leave me nor forsake me. His grace is always sufficient, even if I don't deserve it. Whatever my future may bring, I am confident. I'm no longer afraid of what my future may look like, because I know that God's plans for my life is great and firm. Doing His will in this present time is my joy and satisfaction.
Nooy munting batang inaakay.
A good life for me is to become rich and surrounded by the people who truly love and cares me, because any combination of 26 letters cannot define the love of them. This will satisfy and fulfills my dream. In the past, when I was a young toddler, I experiment things, playing outside, and the only thing that is in my mind is to memorize the lyrics that my playmates sang. Now that I am in the present, as a young adult, the good life for me is lying down in my bed, holding cell phone, just simply doing nothing. It brings happiness to me, but this doing is not productive. It doesn't give purpose in my life. I've realized now that a good life should have a meaningful life, where I am connected to other people to have a greater sense of purpose and significance, allowing me to contribute positively not only to my own personal and spiritual development, but also to society and human culture as a whole, so that my future would be successful and to fulfill my own dream, and that is to become rich. Thank you.
What is good life? Good life means living a life that sets you free, a life that satisfies and fulfills you, that adds happiness, joy, and a sense of purpose to your life. Then, getting out in the fresh air seems to help lay the foundation for lasting memories. Playing in the park, learning to ride a bike, and playing playground games also made me happy. While climbing trees and playing basketball is made my life to be free. Today, make sure you treat yourself as you would treat the person you love the most in the world. Know that only by loving yourself truly and only by acknowledging how worthy and valuable you really are. Give thanks for everything you are and everything you have. The more you express your gratitude and appreciation for everything you are and everything you have, the more life will give to you and the more grateful you'll become. That's how life works.
What is good life? We all want to live a good life. Everyone have their own definition about good life. But for me, good life is attaining constant happiness, enjoying quality time with family and friends, and being able to get what you want and what you need. That's what a good life for me. Back then, when I was a kid, good life is having enough nurture and love, providing basic needs such as food and shelter. And now, good life for me is seeing my family and friends giving their full support from me to face and overcome the challenges in life. I don't know what is going to happen in the future. For me, good life tomorrow means grabbing new opportunities